It's Bourbon Night. Hello, I'm Chad.
I'm Sarah.
Sarah, what is this?
This is Rip 10.
Old Rip Van Winkle. Handmade bourbon.
Asleep many years in the wood.
10 summers, to be exact. 10 summers.
I wish I could be asleep for 10 summers. That would be a great nap.
This
is...
Oh, no, get you started?
No, get you started. I think you just... Wait, what?
No, get you started.
Oh, they're playing a dangerous game with us.
I'm gonna have to go, don't recommend. Right, just don't recommend, no.
Difficult to open, no.
Yeah.
Pass. Just send it to me. I'll take care of it for you.
Hard pass.
Oh, you got it.
I mean, it's got the perforation, but there's no lead. How would you start on the
There we go.
Okay, now we're talking.
It broke my nail. I just got him done.
Not a good start.
This is a terrible uncorking. It's stupid.
Pause for cork pop.
Ooh.
And it was a nice one. Worth the pain there.
I don't know. Patrons help.
Sarah broke a nail. Patrons.
I need help.
Patreon.com to help Sarah's nail situation. So hopefully this is the first in a line of Pappy Uncorkings. We're starting with the 10-year. This is the base year of what is known as the Van Winkles, the Pappy. Even though this doesn't say Pappy on the bottle, it is Van Winkle.
Is the
Old Rip Van Winkle. Rip 10 as it's known.
But I think I like this label the best. Like, I love this little woodland,
Rip Van Winkle.
What would you call him?
I would call him Rip Van Winkle.
Really? He looks like a wizard.
Do you not know the story? Did you not read the story?
Tell me the story, Chad.
Well, I don't know the story. I'm put in the spot here.
I was trying to tee you up for a story time, but...
Well, let me here, we'll put it in the glass and we'll let it mellow while I spin a yarn.
Yes, please.
Cork this back up. Off the back of the bottle, if you like, if I may. This is a remarkable whiskey for memorable occasions. It's mellow-aged, natural, and mountain oak for 10 summers of our marvelous Kentucky sunshine. Its unusual proof has come through natural causes and contributes to its great character. You may be assured that in our family's 3 generations of distilling experience, we know of no bourbon more intriguing to the taste. This is why I've set my family name upon it. Julian Van Winkle. Julian P. Van Winkle III, proprietor.
But it says they know of no bourbon.
Yeah, so the 12, the 15, the 20, the 23, this is the best according to this label.
Wow.
But yeah, so, this is, oh man, what's retail?
I like that mountain oak.
Mountain Dew.
No, mountain oak.
Mountain oak.
It's been forever since I've had this.
This is, of course, a wheated bourbon.
Yes.
All of the Van Winkles, the Pappies, are wheated, except for the rye, which is a rye.
Which is rye. Very good, Chad.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That is oaky.
107 proof. That's what they meant by the
yum.
unusual.
The unusual proof. Yeah, there's only like a handful of 107s out there.
That is correct. Definitely getting that proof on the nose. It's very inviting.
It
very
is.
rich and caramel vanilla.
Yeah, very just like warm and
like classic.
Gentle and very classic.
It's just a classic bourbon smell. A little bit of like cinnamon and toffee, which is weird. The cinnamon.
There is some toffee in there. I get that.
Because it's not there's no rye in this mash bill, but I do get a little bit of, I guess it's probably just the proof kind of tingling there. But yeah, some toffee.
May we try it?
We may. Cheers. Happy Bourbon Heritage Month.
Oh,
which is when we're filming this in September 2018. That's lovely.
That is a tasty treat.
It is a tasty treat. It's
Now that this is open, I have so many thoughts now that this is open. I'm like, we need to do blind flights because people need to know in a blind flight where you can actually get something for around the same price as what this costs on the shelf, but you can't find it. What would you choose? I would want to know that.
It doesn't have a super long finish actually. Kind of went away. I haven't gotten the hug just yet, but 107. It's not ridiculously proofed,
I almost get like rose petals and grape. That's so weird. There's like a slight grape towards the end.
I guess I could see that.
It's just a very, chill, like, boop.
A little boop. Yes, we got it. I'm getting some, almost like a cinnamon stick. Again,
Really?
Weird.
I don't find it that intense. But the heat, that Kentucky Hug is there immediately.
Well, see, I didn't, on the second sip, yes. On the
Yeah,
first
on the
sip.
second sip.
Now, like on a Booker's, you'll get the Kentucky Hug immediately. This isn't the same proof as a Booker's. It's a little bit less, so it's going to take that second sip to get that Kentucky Hug. But now I am getting it. A lot more of the barrel
Yeah.
in there.
It's
toasted
got
barrel.
a lot of good, complex, deep, rich flavors, and I think this is the perfect proof for it. Like, I honestly feel like it's very warm and inviting, and it's right where it's supposed to be. I don't know that I have any criticisms.
Price, I mean, if you could find it for MSRP, it's supposed to be around $50.
Which is awesome. If you could buy this for that range. Whoa. Like, whoa. Amazing, awesome, definitely do it. Whoa. But the secondary, which some people are like, don't even go there, Sarah.
Girl, don't even.
Don't go there because no one can buy it retail. So secondary is basically the price.
This came to me retail via Swan, I believe.
Swan.
It's been a while, so I can't remember if it was Swan or Perry. I think it was Swan, though.
Perry.
I'll just thank them both. Thanks, Swan and Perry.
They help us out all the time.
Yeah. So this was retail, which is even crazier.
You lucky dog.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Sorry. Dinner's ready.
Dinner's ready, everybody.
Okay. If you can get this for $50, just don't even ask anyone. Just do it. Like, you're dumb. If you don't do it, you gotta do it.
You gotta do it.
I mean, if not for yourself, for a friend. Like, what?
Yeah.
Well, I think that this is amazing, and I know your rule. It's over 100 proof, so we gotta put a couple drops of water in it. So
We'll do that.
let's do it.
We'll let it
Some
sit.
people are probably like,
I know, but other people are like, oh, but you would really like it if you just put
a couple drops of water
It
in
really
it. It
opens
really-
it up.
yeah.
So, in the name of science, because we have a show,
sure,
we put water in it.
it's all for you.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be, let's just be honest. But we're going to.
We're going to do it.
So we'll do that, and we'll be back, actually, after we thank our patrons. This is a Patreon episode, so thank you, patrons. So be back after this. We have this thing called Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/itsbourbonite. And what that does is it helps out the channel. It gets bottles like this and others, and it helps us bring more content to you all. So what you see scrolling down here are our wonderfully awesome patrons, which we love. Especially now after the awesome trip, we've met some more.
Right, we've met so many people who either were like, I'm already a patron and we love you, and I was like, this is awesome. And then other people who were like, I'm gonna become a patron, or they said in the Patreon, when they signed up, they were like, I became a patron because I met you, and I'm like, this is so cool.
And what's also really cool is, it's kind of like, it's like Facebook, but filtered to less people. So,
It's like a club.
we're always responding to messages on there and stuff, and it's just a cool place to be. So we invite you to at least check it out. And some stuff we do as public, like our lens posts we do as public. There's a lot of patron only stuff, but to get that, all you have to do is $1 a month. So not a huge deal. So if you dig the content, it really helps out the channel.
It really does.
And you can join these fine people down here
There
who
they
are
go.
scrolling across, which we absolutely love. And we consider them our friends.
Our buddies.
Our buddies, yeah. So if you like to, check out patreon.com/itsbourbonite. Check out the different tiers and so forth. And we'll
Cheers to all you
take
patrons.
it from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. And we are back. We have let this mellow with about 5 drops of water. Good old Kentucky limestone water here in
A
this.
conservative amount of water.
Yeah. Let's see if it's done anything to the nose here.
I mean,
It has.
it really opened up, and like,
I get more syrup.
I get syrup too, and like
Yeah.
syrup and toffee, but also some like candy flavors.
And some fruit.
Scents.
Some fruit.
Yeah,
in
and
there.
some fruit. It's really nice. It's a nice nose.
Yeah, it's definitely more food.
It makes me happy.
now. All right, well, cheers.
I get the grape a little bit more now.
I'm getting the grape now.
And I think it's spread from a longer time. But I do get a grape, but it's not
Yeah.
like a deep, dark, like red wine grape. It's like a light you know,
like fruity
a
grape.
playful grape.
But I'm getting a lot more barrel too. Not a lot more, but I'm getting more barrel in the finish.
I think that
Just welcomed.
it's just really nice. I like the proof that it's at, but I think it's worth exploring a couple of drops of water just to see, let those flavors really come through. I think that might help you put your finger on what you're tasting a little bit more. Just
Yeah.
add a couple drops.
But then my next pour would be neat again.
Agreed. I would want to know what's going on here. Let's dig into those
Yeah.
layers a little bit, and then I would be like, all right, now that I have a full understanding of this, I'm willing to go back and appreciate it at its intended proof.
Yeah, because like, you picked up on the grape beforehand. I got it after the water. But like if both of us hadn't until the water was added, get that note, then you pour it again neat, and then you you look for
Where'd
it.
that grape go?
And like, oh, there it is. I see it now. I couldn't before until it like raised its hand, but
Yeah.
now that it has, I can pick it out of the crowd.
I want to say, like, I kind of get the cinnamon that you were talking about, but, like, I think it might be something else. It's a warm...
Yeah, it's more like a ginger, really. Instead of
I totally see that, like a natural ginger, not like ginger beer or like ginger ale
root.
that's like carbonated and light and
Yeah.
sweet. It's like that real ginger root, like if you just
The
smell
root.
a ginger root.
And before when I said cinnamon stick, and I think that was because I was more on the not the flavor but the actual
like the
physical thing.
Yeah, and
So it's I think it's more ginger root.
I think ginger root is more like savory and like hearty than people give it credit for,
Right,
because
yeah.
it has that zing, but it's also like intense. I mean, it's intense and it's a meaty root.
It's a meaty root.
So
It's a meaty root.
anyways, it can really liven up a ramen sauce.
Ramen, okay. I guess all we can do, since aftermarket prices vary so widely, we're just gonna have to go on retail, which is supposed to be around $50.
Right.
So $50, I give it a hard recommend.
Yes.
Of course, naturally. There's a lot of the talk, is the Van Winkle line overrated? And I think, when you're paying those secondary prices, absolutely. But at least for this guy, we're not talking about the 20 and the 23 here.
Right.
We're talking about this guy, this 10-year-old at $50. No, I don't think it's overrated.
I don't think you can deny that the liquid inside this bottle is great. It is good. The question is, how much are you willing to pay for it? And at what point does it become ridiculous? That's really what it is,
Yeah.
If you don't think X amount of dollars is too much money to pay for this, then more power to you. But I have to say that it is a great product.
Yes, recommend from both of us.
Definitely.
Cool.
Did anyone expect anything different? I don't know.
Well, I don't know. They might have been like, oh, they're gonna buck the system.
We have talked a lot about how we thought this is. We do talk some smack.
So, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button if you like what we're bringing here to the table. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified when we put out our bi-weekly episodes.
Ding! If I had my triangle, I would totally ding it.
You would ding it right there. What about social media, Sarah?
Well, you can follow us on all social media channels at It's Bourbon Night.
Mm-hmm.
You can also shop our Amazon influencer page. It's amazon.com/shop/It's Bourbon Night. And we've got some fun glassware and some bar mats, some books, some candles. Your Bourbon World accessories. Slowly building that library, so that's awesome.
And we already talked about Patreons, patreon.com/It's Bourbon Night, but go check it out, please, if and you like. All right. Well, thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Chad.
Okay. Until next time, drink more bourbon.
Rip, Rip, Rip-a-delphia. Rip, Rip, Rip-a-delphia.